2021 has been another challenging year. I don't think any of us could have anticipated quite how challenging it was going to be. After the COVID pandemic hitting in 2020, I think we all kind of hoped that 2021 we would have been able to bounce back much quicker, but in actual fact, the reality was we went into 2021 during a lockdown, and we're going out of 2021 with COVID still kind of overshadowing the whole year, really.
As a result of the pandemic, we've also had a number of challenges in the wider economy, I guess, in terms of materials, material shortages, material prices, same with labour as well. And that's really made 2021 a lot more difficult than I think we anticipated when we came into it.
We've done what we always do at Beard, and we have continued to kind of dig deep and work really hard and come together to deliver some really great projects, be that projects on site for our customers or be that projects within the business that enables us to be better tomorrow than we are today.
We sort of wanted to sort out all the horrible worst bits of COVID year in 2020 so we could start 2021 with a new page and say, right, okay, let's start again, let's go with what we've got.
We were concerned back in 2020 that our head of work was not where we wanted it to be. It was down below 60 million, which was worrying at various points during 2020, but throughout 2021 our head of work has been above 100 million for the whole year. We actually exit 2021 at about 118 million, which gives us a really good platform on which to build going forwards.
I think the key thing is we're always looking on the horizon, you know, what obstacles might come upon us, and then having a plan to deal with those obstacles. And I think we dealt with them, you know, really, really well.
There was the challenges of getting materials to site, getting the consultants, architects, everybody involved. Everybody was, you know, keeping away for their own safety.
And the procurement, some of the things really got hard to get hold of. Bricks, the kiln, the manufacturer shut down, which is unheard of.
The marble that you can see on the floor here, we took the decision to buy that just as lockdown was announced. It was being delivered from Italy, so we took the decision to buy it, and we managed to store that on site for about 12 months before it was actually needed. We also tried to look ahead at other materials that potentially could have similar issues. The stonework was being cut bespoke. Anything that we could secure, they were all purchased in advance so that we didn't have any supply issues when we came to need them.
We've always paid very promptly. We recently joined the Prompt Payment Code, which shows our commitment to that, and we're always paying within around 26, 27 days, which is market leading. That's very valuable for our supply chain, and that's reciprocated. We see that now. It was extremely valuable during COVID to have our suppliers on side and have that relationship, but it's been even more valuable in 2021 with the material shortages and the price challenges we've had to maintain that relationship with them to improve our business going forwards as well.
One of the attractive things with Beard is that we're not beholden to best price and cheap. We are prepared to go out there and use somebody with stronger capabilities and easier to work with that kind of embrace the same ethos as we have of working together and doing a good job at the end of the day. Yes, the money is important, but the reputation of the quality of the work that we produce and our supply chain produces is important to us.
And the subcontractors that we hire, they seem to sort of buy into our programs really well.
They all got behind the project and really, as you can see, delivered an outstanding finish.
Not only is our family ethos important to us as Beard and our own individual employees, but also it's that wider supply chain, all of the suppliers and the subcontractors that we're working with too. It's only by working together as one big team that we can continue to deliver market-leading projects to delight our customers.
Bill Taylor, the first thing that he said to me was, "I want to do this."
When we took the drawings away and I sat down and looked at the detail of the chapel and what was proposed to be being built, I said to Dean at the time, we have to build this.
People aren't normally that excited. It's just a job.
It's just a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to build a building like this, to be involved in such a prestigious and detailed project, really.
And then once the team started, it wasn't just a job, and Beard fitted very well into that process.
Beard are very open. They're open with their clients, they work with the clients, and the fact we've been involved now for well over a year to try to get this project onto site just shows that we're willing to give the input and the expertise early days to try to make that vision and turn it into reality.
For me personally, it's really kind of great to be part of such a big team and a wide-ranging team, that we are all cogs in the machine of equal size and equal importance, and that we all work together in harmony to build these buildings that people really do appreciate and love to be in.
Everybody sees it as a heritage project, but it's also a project for the local community, families and children to use for exercise and health.
It's not only us as people who work on the restoration who are getting excited, but the public can start to engage with it as well, which is just really nice for us.
So having a Facebook page on this community worked really well because the public are so interested in this project. It's been a really good avenue for sharing updates, keeping them updated with progress, and also getting their feedback really easily. And so far it's been really positive and they've really enjoyed receiving the progress updates.
You just have to choose the right people and get them into Beard Construction frame of mind about it being more than just a project, or else you just don't achieve this.
So despite the challenges that we faced, we've still procured some fantastic projects on great terms. And I think that is because of the trust that our customer base put in us and the projects that we've delivered over numbers of years that are just amazing projects. You know, they sort of defy explanation how we managed to deliver them on time to the quality that we can. And that is, you know, that will always win us good work. You know, we're always only as good as the last project that we have done. So we won Rhodes House not so long back, you know, during lockdown.
We procured the job during the pandemic and it was quite challenging to work with the design team and get the second stage over the line. We had to quickly adapt to using, you know, Zoom meetings and various other forms to move forwards and work with the project. This project is currently Beard's biggest project they've ever undertaken. The project is currently running at about £26 million.
So we've got refurbishment works on the existing building, mainly in the east wing, and then we've got 2 new basements, a residential courtyard and a garden pavilion to install, and then we've got another basement which is going to be a future conference hall which we're extending.
Here at White Eagle Lodge we're building a spiritualist temple with 3 outbuildings.
So the Artery project, we undertake the refurbishment of a number of buildings, Grade 1 listed buildings. There's a lot of monuments, some of them being over 2,000 years old because it's all Roman.
We're at the Earth Trust. What we've built is a building, it's all about sustainability, conservation, so that people can come and think that this is the way forward with building now, using sustainable materials.
This is a Cleveland Pools renovation project. It involves renovation of a Grade 2 listed building. It's also got an external Lido, so it's an outside swimming pool. And we've got to bring everything in by the river. We load all of the materials and plants onto this pontoon, a mile up the river, and then float it down, and then offload it at this end.
So we're building a new GP surgery for the new Tabor Garden Village development. The project value is 2.2 million.
So this is a £10 million refurbishment of the existing library for St John's College.
It's a Grade 1 listed building. Certainly outside, the type of architecture, it's one of the most important buildings in the UK in terms of its architecture. So it means we've got to take a great deal of care.
So during the process of the demolitions, we actually found some historic artworks along this wall. There's at least 2, there's possibly a third, which we will be reinstating as best as we can back to how we thought they were and to be preserved for future generations.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity and it's wonderful to see things in different areas, so going up in the scaffold in there, and then the scaffold we're going to put along birdcage along here. So we're going to go to different places that people haven't been to in hundreds of years.
This one seems to be a great challenge in itself, but every part of it's unique. And you know, I don't think I'll ever get to do anything like this again.
This is a true one-off. I mean, you've only got to stand here, you've seen the footage. This building is superb. The atmosphere here is unbelievable. And knowing what the chapel means to the heart of the college and working in the heart of the college, it is a one-off, and it is a privilege to work on a project like this.
The principles that apply on this, you know, the passion and the determination to deliver, I think that is something that's instilled on any job that we do, and I think that's, you know, that's the Beard way. That's what everybody at Beard strives to do.
You know, our biggest strength is our people. Without good people, then we have nothing. We are a family business, and you know, I would say, you know, probably the biggest and the best around. You know, without question. And I think the key thing is maintaining those values, as we grow. And we work very, very hard to keep that family ethos and that culture, so the Beard Way transcends through everything that we do.
Really, I enjoy Beard is the fact that everybody gets to know each other. There's no one that feels that they're out on their own doing anything.
I've always found Beard supported me. Quite a nice family-run company as well, which I quite like. And they always sort of take your viewpoints as well, so you can always call someone and they'll always listen.
So I've been here for 5 months now and I'm really enjoying it. Everyone's really welcoming to me. Like you say, the team here is great.
So I feel like Beard's invested in me throughout my course and the job, and just made me a bit more confident in my role here at Beard.
I joined Beard after my A-levels, and Beard funded me through college and subsequently university. And I still work with many of the people that were there back when I joined 17 years ago, which is great. And it's a very friendly and warm place to be.
And for a newbie to the company to be put in charge and to have both the confidence of Bill and Dean to put me in charge as a site manager of a project like this, it was fantastic, an opportunity that I'll always be thankful for.
Therefore, going forward, it's about attracting the best people that we can get, but also then it's about helping to develop the people that are already in the business so they can be the best version of themselves.
Literally everyone is friendly. The directors are friendly, people are willing to speak to you. They make you feel included, and yeah, that's one of the things that's been promoted.
I like the fact that Mark knows people personally, and the fact that when he comes into the office, he actually makes the effort to go around to people and say hello to people. And all of the directors, they're human beings, and they make you feel part of a family, really.
So I think for 2022 is about ensuring we embed all of that good work that we've done in the past, so people have got a clear plan of where they can go, but having open and honest conversations about how they can be better.
People assume that the construction industry is like intimidating and old-minded. Since I've been here, it feels different. It's completely the opposite. I'm grateful for everything.
It feels great to be part of a team that builds a tangible product for enhancement of communities and lives of people around the Southwest region. And then the property services, it's great to be part of that team because it is maintaining existing buildings so people can be educated and live their lives how they want to. You do feel I feel a sense of pride driving around the area and seeing buildings that we've been involved with and pointing them out to people going, we built that, or we've been involved in that project. So it is a sense of pride of being involved in these projects.
My children have said, oh, Daddy, my dad built that. So yeah, it's something to be proud of.
And I actually feel a little bit part of that team, and a little bit of me is going into that project.
We've actually set ourselves quite an ambitious target for 2022 of £162 million worth of sales, which will take us back to and slightly above pre-pandemic levels. But I must admit, if anyone can meet those challenges head on, it's Team Beard, and I've got full confidence that we'll do that.
I think we can all agree that 2022 is going to be another year of ups and downs, but one thing we can be sure of is that we're in a fantastic position to be able to ride that wave, and everyone will do their utmost to make sure that we continue to deliver, because we are Beard.
I could come out the side like that. Together we are Beard.
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 Cut.